Welcome back. President Trump is preparing to depart on his first trip since retaking the White House. As we've been reporting, he's scheduled to land in Los Angeles this afternoon to tour fire damage.
The new administration is also facing some pushback over its immigration crackdown. Doug Luzader live for us in Washington with more on this. Doug, good morning.
Bob and Brooke, good morning. On immigration, a federal judge is halting a significant Trump executive action. And in California today, as you know, we may see some bitter rivals come face to face. With firefighters in California still trying to beat back the flames, President Trump today is set to see the devastation firsthand and look for him to be unsparing in his criticism of state and city leaders.
It's like a nuclear weapon went off, what's happened to Los Angeles. And, you know, that thing went for 4 or 5 days. Nobody was even fighting it because they didn't have any water.
I look forward to being there on the tarmac to thank the president, welcome him.
A frequent Trump critic, California Governor Gavin Newsom, says he will greet Trump, but also accuse the president of spreading misinformation.
Maybe the president just doesn't know that there's not a spigot that can be turned to solve all the water problems that he alleges exist.
The president will also tour hurricane damage in North Carolina as his new immigration policies are taking hold around the country.
So, you feel me? No Biden forever, bro.
Immigration enforcement teams are rounding up illegal immigrants accused of other crimes. The president's plan to end birthright citizenship faced a setback, though, with a federal judge ordering a temporary halt. It's an issue that is very likely headed to the U.S. Supreme Court. Very likely, and even there, even with the conservative majority, the administration may have a tough time convincing the court that birthright citizenship can be stopped without a constitutional amendment. Brooke and Bob.
It's been a remarkable 5 days in office, everything that has come out, including this declassification, Doug, of the JFK, RFK, MLK assassination files. When do we expect that to happen?
Well, there is now a timeline in place for the Justice Department to address this, to come up with any concerns that they have. We're likely to see some redactions still in some of these documents, but the argument a lot of folks make is that, you know, these are incidents that are decades old, and it's time for the federal government to come clean with this information.
And then Chuck Schumer came out and said, now let's do UFOs.
How about UFOs? Yeah. And you know, the president's been asked about the whole drone thing, and he asked his chief of staff, hey, can we release some information about these drones as well to figure out what was going on there? So we may see more information on that front, too.
Wow. All right. Doug Luzader live for us in Washington. Doug, have a great weekend. Thank you.
Great to see you, Doug.
Thanks, you too.